I am the Lord your God, and I have come to warn you. Your house, the place where you rest, the place where your family gathers, is about to change. Do not take these words lightly. What I reveal to you now is urgent. The enemy has walked around your walls, seeking a way in. He has whispered lies into the air around you. He has tried to sow confusion, division, and fear inside your home. But I, the Lord, have stepped in to bring truth, light, and transformation. Do not turn away from this message. Do not ignore my voice, for if you close your heart, the moment may pass, and what was meant for blessing could be delayed. But if you listen, if you remain, if you open your spirit to my words, you will see the change come swiftly, and your house will never again be the same. Divine warning: change is coming to your house. I, the Lord, speak to you now. Your house is standing at the threshold of a great transformation. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but in the Spirit, the winds have already shifted. The battles you have fought within these walls, the tears that have been shed in the night, the silent prayers that rose from your lips when no one else could hear, I have heard them all. Do not think for a moment that I have been absent. I have walked through the rooms of your house. I have stood beside your bed as you slept. I have watched the enemy attempt to creep into your home with division, lack, sickness, and strife. But I tell you today, enough. This is the hour where I raise my hand, and what has been broken will begin to mend. What has been heavy will be lifted. What has been dark will be flooded with my light. Listen carefully. The enemy is afraid of what I am about to release into your household. That is why he has fought so hard to keep you weary, distracted, and doubting. But I declare to you, no weapon formed against you or your family shall prosper. My word says in Isaiah 54:17, no weapon formed against you shall prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This promise stands over your life and over your house right now. Your living room, your kitchen, your bedroom, every space where you dwell will become saturated with my presence. The atmosphere will shift. Where there was tension, there will be peace. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity. Where there was lack, provision will flow. And this change is not distant, not years away. It is near. It is at the door. And I am the one bringing it forth. Do not let fear rule you in this moment. Do not let the whisper of the enemy convince you that your situation will never improve. For I, the Lord, am making all things new. I am restoring honor to your name. I am raising up your children to walk in light. I am sending angels to guard the entryways of your home, so that no evil shall pass through. Now, as a sign of your faith, I ask you to declare it openly. Write in the comments, "My house belongs to the Lord." Proclaim it with your words, and let it be sealed in the heavens. For when you confess my ownership over your household, you invite my power to cover every corner of your dwelling. Stay alert. Stay listening. For what I am about to reveal in the next moments will show you not only why the enemy targeted your family, but also the blessing I am about to pour into your life. What God revealed about your home. I am the Lord your God, and I reveal to you what has been hidden. Your home is not only wood, stone, or brick. It is a dwelling of spirits, memories, and covenants. Within its walls, words have been spoken, some filled with blessing, others poisoned by curses. Every argument, every moment of love, every act of faith, and every act of doubt leaves a mark upon the atmosphere of your house. I have seen where the enemy tried to sit at your table. I have seen the heaviness that sometimes fills the air for no reason you can explain. That heaviness is not natural. It is spiritual. It is the residue of battles you did not see with your eyes, but felt with your heart. And yet, I tell you today, I have marked your house as mine. Do you remember the nights when you walked from room to room, restless, not knowing why sleep would not come? Those nights, my spirit was stirring within you, alerting you that something unseen was at work. You were not imagining the shadows of conflict. You were discerning. For my word says in Ephesians 6:12, "For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realm." But hear me clearly. What the enemy attempted has failed. The schemes that were meant to destroy your family have been exposed before my throne. I have dispatched my angels into your dwelling. They stand at the corners of your home like pillars of fire. They are guarding your sleep. They are surrounding your children. They are covering your table. You wondered why tension seemed to rise without cause, why confusion entered conversations, why small disagreements turned into storms. It is because the enemy was attempting to twist unity into division. But I say to you, the unity of your house will be restored. The laughter of your family will return. Peace will reign over your evenings. Love will once again flow freely, for I am cleansing the atmosphere. I reveal also this mystery. In the coming days, you will feel a shift so tangible that you will know I have spoken to you. The air will feel lighter. The silence of your home will carry peace instead of dread. The very walls will seem to breathe with my presence. Do not doubt when you feel this. It is my spirit confirming that your house belongs to me. Now, I ask you to act in faith. Write in the comments, "Lord, cleanse my home." By writing these words, you are opening the door for my spirit to sweep through every hidden place, removing every shadow and filling your dwelling with light. Your declaration is not just a phrase, it is a key that unlocks the blessing I am releasing over your household. Remain with me, for in the next revelation, I will show you why the enemy targeted your family so fiercely, and why this attack is the very proof that your destiny is greater than you imagine. The enemy tried to enter, but was exposed. I am the Lord your God, and I tell you the truth. The enemy sought to enter your home. He searched for cracks in the walls, open doors in the spirit, places where bitterness, fear, or exhaustion might give him access. He has studied your family, waiting for moments of weakness to plant seeds of division. But listen closely. Though the enemy has tried to slip into your house, I have exposed him. I have uncovered his lies. I have stripped away his disguises. The whisper you once thought was your own doubt was his deception. The conflict you thought had no source was his intrusion. The despair that tried to rest on you like a heavy blanket was his attempt to wear you down. Yet I, the Lord, declare that his works are revealed and dismantled. Did I not say in Luke 8:17, "For nothing is hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open"? I have pulled back the veil so that you will see what is truly happening. No longer will you be blind to the enemy's devices. No longer will his presence remain unnoticed. My light has entered your home, and where my light shines, darkness must flee. Consider this. Why do you think he fought so hard against your peace? It is because he knows what I am about to do for you. He knows the blessing that is coming to your household. He knows the restoration that is on its way. He knows the breakthrough that is already unfolding, and he is terrified. For the enemy cannot stop what I have decreed. He can only attempt to delay it. But hear me, child. Delay is over. What was hidden is exposed. What was stolen will be restored. The chains that tried to hold your family are broken by my authority. Your prayers have reached my throne, and I am answering with power. As a sign of your agreement with me, I call you now to write in the comments, "The enemy has no place in my house." Declare it boldly, and let the heavens record your words. Each time you confess this truth, you are driving the enemy further away from your dwelling. And do not stop there. Share this message with 3 people you love. Do not keep this word hidden. Just as the blood of the Lamb was placed on the doorposts in Exodus to protect every household, sharing this message is like marking the doorposts of others. When you send this video to 3 souls, you are extending my covering to their homes as well. For the change that begins in you is not meant to stay confined to your walls. It will ripple outward. It will touch your family, your friends, and even those who seem far from me. By your act of obedience, writing in the comments and sharing this message, you are releasing a wave of protection and revelation far beyond what you can see. Stay alert, for in the next chapter, I will show you the clear signs that the transformation of your house is already underway. Clear signs that transformation is near. I am the Lord your God, and I do not leave my children without sign. When I move, I give evidence. When I prepare to shift the atmosphere of a home, I place markers along the path so that you may recognize my hand. Open your eyes, open your heart, and you will see that the change is not far. It is already approaching. Have you noticed lately that your spirit has felt restless? This is not ordinary restlessness. It is my spirit stirring within you. I have been awakening you in the night, prompting you to pray when you least expect it. This is a sign that I am aligning your household with my purpose. When you cannot sleep, when you feel the urge to walk and speak my name, know that I am cleansing the air around you. Have you seen moments of unusual peace in the midst of conflict? Times when anger wanted to rise, but a calmness settled instead? This is a sign that my spirit is reigning in your home. What once escalated into shouting now ends in silence or prayer. Do not dismiss these small victories. They are evidence of my hand at work, proof that the transformation has begun. Have you noticed relationships being tested, yet old wounds slowly starting to heal? This too is my doing, for I am repairing bonds that the enemy tried to break. I am softening hearts. I am lifting the weight of unforgiveness. You will see that conversations once filled with bitterness will soon carry grace. This is not coincidence. It is restoration. Have you observed unexpected provision? A bill paid? An opportunity appearing? A small blessing arriving when you needed it most? This is a sign that I am opening the storehouses of heaven over your household. For my word declares in Philippians 4:19, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus." When these blessings appear, even in small measures, recognize them as the first drops of a coming flood. And listen carefully. The heaviness that has rested over your house will begin to lift. Where there was tension, you will sense lightness. Where there was silence filled with dread, you will feel silence filled with peace. You may even notice that music of worship feels different when it plays in your home, more alive, more powerful, more penetrating. This is because my presence is filling the space. These are the signs I give you: restless prayer, sudden peace, healed relationships, surprising provision, and an atmosphere that begins to shift. When you see them, rejoice, for they testify that I am at work and that your house is about to change completely. Now, as a step of faith, I call you to declare it in the comments. The signs of God are in my house. Let these words seal your faith. Let them mark your household in heaven's record. And do more. Share this message with 3 people. Do not keep the signs of my power to yourself. Send this video to 3 souls you care for, that their houses too may begin to see transformation. When you share, you extend my promise outward. When you obey, you invite blessing not only for yourself, but for others as well. Stay with me. In the next revelation, I will speak of my promise of protection, how no evil will remain within your home, and how I myself will stand guard over your household. Promise of protection. No evil will remain in your house. I am the Lord your God, and I give you this promise. No evil shall remain in your house. What the enemy planted will be uprooted. What darkness attempted to linger will be swept away. The shadow that tried to rest in your rooms will be broken by the light of my presence. For I am a consuming fire, and when I enter a place, all that is unholy must flee. Do not be deceived by what your eyes see. You may still feel tension in the atmosphere. You may still hear the whispers of doubt in your mind. But those are the last struggles of an enemy who knows his time in your house is over. He is trembling, for my hand has touched your dwelling. He is restless, for my angels have taken position at your doors. He is desperate, for he knows that what I have blessed cannot be cursed. Hear my word. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Psalm 121, 7, 8. This is not only for you as an individual. This promise extends to your household. Every entrance, every exit, every corner of your home is under my watchful eye. Nothing can enter without my permission. Nothing can harm without my allowance. And I allow no destruction where my name is honored. Think back to the night of Passover in Egypt. My people placed the blood of the lamb on their doorposts, and the destroyer could not enter. I am the same God now as I was then. The blood of my Son, the Lamb of God, has been applied to your life. When the enemy sees it, he must pass by. When he tries to approach, he finds himself restrained by the power of the cross. And so I say to you, the sickness that tried to invade your family will not prevail. The poverty that tried to settle in your household will be broken. The confusion that sought to bring division will dissolve in my peace. The curses spoken against you, even those uttered in secret, are shattered before my presence. For I am raising a shield of fire around your home, and I am declaring, no evil will remain here. From this day forward, your house shall be a sanctuary. Your table shall be blessed. Your sleep shall be peaceful. Your mornings shall be filled with light. The voices of your family shall echo with joy, and the atmosphere shall carry the fragrance of my spirit. You will feel it tangibly. You will know that I, the Lord, have kept my word. Now, as a step of faith, declare it openly. Write in the comments, my house is protected by the Lord. Do not keep silent. When you write it, you seal it. When you proclaim it, you establish it. Your words are seeds, and today, you are planting the seed of divine protection in your household. And do not keep this promise only for yourself. Share this message with 3 people you know. Send it to those whose families need covering, whose homes feel heavy, whose hearts are troubled. As you share, you are spreading my protection outward. You are becoming a vessel through which I extend my shield to others. Do not withhold this gift. Release it, and watch as I multiply the blessing. Stay close. For in the next revelation I will show you how my angels are walking through your house, visiting each room, and filling every space with my presence. The angel of the Lord visits your rooms. I am the Lord your God, and I tell you this, my angel has entered your house. Even now, as these words reach you, my messenger moves through your dwelling. Do not think this is mere imagination. Do not believe the lie that your prayers have been ignored. My angels are ministers of flame, and I send them to protect, to cleanse, and to prepare the way for my presence. In your living room, where conversations rise and fall, my angel now stands. The words once poisoned by anger or despair are being replaced with words of grace. The air itself is being purified. Where heaviness once lingered, a calm spirit now rests. When you sit there, you will notice the difference. Conversations will flow more peacefully, laughter will come more easily, and my presence will be felt more strongly. In your bedroom, where your body lies in rest, my angel has placed a shield. The nightmares that tried to disturb your sleep will fade. The restlessness that caused you to toss and turn will break. For I give my beloved rest, and my angel stands guard over your night. As you sleep, you will feel a new peace settling over you, and you will wake refreshed, as though you had been touched by heaven itself. In the kitchen, where provision is prepared, my angel blesses the work of your hands. The spirit of lack that tried to haunt your household is being driven away. The meals you prepare will not only nourish the body, but will also carry my blessing. Even a simple plate placed on your table will be multiplied in grace. For I am the God who took 5 loaves and 2 fish and fed multitudes. that same anointing rests upon your house. In the rooms of your children, my angel has set a covering. Their sleep is guarded. Their steps are ordered. Their futures are secured by my word. The enemy has sought to place fear, rebellion, or confusion upon them, but my angel has lifted a banner of protection. Watch and see how their hearts soften, how their joy returns, and how their paths align with the destiny I have written. And in the hidden places of your home, the corners you ignore, the rooms you rarely enter, the spaces where dust gathers, even there, my angel walks. For nothing in your dwelling is unseen by me. I cleanse not only the visible, but also the forgotten. I leave no place untouched, for my holiness fills all. Do not underestimate this visitation. Just as I sent angels to guard my people in the desert, just as I placed angels around Elisha when he was surrounded by enemies, I now assign angels to you. They are not distant. They are not imaginary. They are present. They stand in your home at this very moment. Now I call you to declare your faith. Write in the comments, "The angels of the Lord are in my house." Let these words be your agreement with heaven. Speak it boldly, type it faithfully, and believe it deeply, for your confession opens the way for greater angelic activity in your life. And again, I command you, share this message with 3 people. Do not keep the visitation of my angels to yourself. There are families who need this word, households desperate for this covering, children in need of angelic protection. When you share, you release my presence into their homes as well. Obey and watch as I extend this promise far beyond your walls. Stay attentive, for in the next revelation, I will uncover why the enemy has always targeted families and why your household was chosen for attack, because your destiny holds a power that he fears. Revelation: why the devil attacks family. I am the Lord your God, and I reveal to you a mystery that many do not see. The enemy always seeks to destroy the family first. He fears the unity of a household more than the strength of an army. For when a family stands together in faith, praying in one voice, believing in one accord, their power in heaven is multiplied. Did I not establish the family in the very beginning? Before kingdoms, before governments, before temples, I created man and woman, and from them I formed the household. The family is my design, my reflection on earth, the place where love is nurtured, faith is taught, and generations are shaped. That is why the devil wages war against it. For if he can fracture the home, he believes he can weaken the faith. This is why arguments rise without cause. This is why children sometimes wander astray. This is why financial pressure falls heavily upon households. These are not coincidences. They are targeted attacks. The enemy knows that a divided house cannot stand. As my son declared in Matthew 12:25, every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined, and every city or household divided against itself will not stand. But hear this, though the enemy has attacked your family, he has not won. The very fact that you are listening to my words now is proof that I have preserved you. The fact that you are still standing, still hoping, still praying, is evidence that my spirit has not left you. The devil struck, but he did not destroy. He shook, but he did not topple. He pushed, but he did not overthrow. For my hand has been upon your house all along. Understand this truth. The enemy attacks families because he knows their potential. He knows that through your household, future generations of believers will be raised. He knows that your prayers have already shifted destinies. He knows that your faith has already opened doors in heaven. That is why the battle has been fierce. But I tell you today, if the enemy has fought you so hard, it is because your family's calling is great. The enemy attacks what he fears. He does not waste his efforts on what has no value. He targets your home because he sees the crown I have placed upon it. He trembles at the inheritance I have written for your children. He rages at the promise of prosperity and peace that I have decreed over your household. But no matter how fierce his anger, My promise stands. Your family is mine, and no power of hell can snatch you from my hand. So I call you now to declare it in faith. Write in the comments, "My family belongs to the Lord." Let your words rise as a testimony. Let them stand as a shield. Let every demon that reads them tremble. For you are proclaiming that your bloodline, your children, your household are under my dominion. And as you confess, obey me also in this. Share this message with 3 people you know. There are families right now on the verge of breaking, households in the grip of despair, children being lured by darkness. When you share this word, you are delivering my light into their home. You are planting seeds of hope where the enemy thought he had already won. Do not keep this revelation for yourself. Release it and watch my spirit move. Stay with me, for in the next revelation, I will give you a weapon, a prophetic prayer that will shield your home and drive away every force of darkness that has tried to remain. Prophetic prayer to shield your house. I am the Lord your God, and I place into your hands a weapon that the enemy cannot withstand, the power of prayer. Prayer is not empty words. Prayer is not a ritual without meaning. Prayer is the voice of faith that reaches my throne, and when you pray in my name, heaven itself moves on your behalf. Now, I will lead you in a prayer that will seal your house, a prayer that will establish a wall of fire around your dwelling, a prayer that will drive out every trace of darkness. Open your heart. Speak these words with your mouth. Believe them with your spirit, for I am listening. Say, Lord, I dedicate my home to you. Every room, every corner, every wall belongs to you. I renounce the works of darkness. I cancel every curse spoken against this household. I declare that only the presence of God may dwell here. Say, in the name of Jesus Christ, I command every spirit of division, fear, sickness, and lack to leave this house now. You have no place here. The blood of Jesus covers this home. The peace of God reigns in this home. The light of heaven fills this home. Say, Lord, send your angels to guard my doors, my windows, my family, and my possessions. Let no weapon formed against us prosper. Let every plan of the enemy be destroyed. Let this house be known as a house of blessing, a house of prayer, a house of peace. Say, I decree that laughter will return to these walls. I decree that provision will flow without interruption. I decree that love will bind every heart in this household. I decree that the Spirit of the Lord will rest upon this place forever. Now, as you have prayed, I tell you this, the atmosphere is already shifting. You may feel warmth, you may feel peace, you may feel a lightness surrounding you. This is my Spirit moving through your dwelling. Do not doubt it, believe it, for I am not a man that I should lie, nor a son of man that I should change my mind. What I have promised, I will fulfill. From this day forward, your home is marked. The enemy will try to return, but he will find the door sealed. He will try to whisper, but his voice will be silenced. He will try to sow division, but unity will flourish instead. For your prayer has risen before me, and I have answered with power. Now, as an act of faith, declare it in the comments. My house is sealed by the prayer of the Lord. Do not hesitate. Write it clearly. Let it stand as a testimony. When you confess it, you strengthen it. When you proclaim it, you seal it. Your words are weapons, and today your declaration is a shield. And remember, what I have given you is not for you alone. There are others whose homes are under attack, whose families are crying in silence, whose walls echo with conflict instead of peace. Share this message with 3 people. Let this prophetic prayer reach them. As you share, you are carrying my presence into their homes. As you obey, you are extending my shield of fire beyond your walls. Stay close, for in the next revelation, I will give you the living word, verses of power that you must speak daily over your family to keep your house strong and unshaken. I am the Lord your God, and I remind you of this truth. My word is living and active. It is sharper than any double-edged sword. It penetrates the darkness. It cuts through fear. It destroys the lies of the enemy. When you speak my word over your family, you are not just reciting sentences. You are releasing the very breath of God into your home. The enemy trembles at my word, for he cannot resist it. He may try to resist your strength. He may try to resist your emotions, but he cannot stand against the eternal power of what I have spoken. That is why I command you now, take these verses and declare them daily over your household. Do not whisper them timidly. Speak them boldly, for they carry my authority. Declare this promise of protection. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. When you say this, you are sealing your home from every attack. Every plan of the enemy collapses before this decree. Declare this promise of provision. My God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. When you speak this, you are opening the gates of heaven's storehouse over your family. Lack must flee. Provision must come. Declare this promise of peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Numbers 6:24-26. When you proclaim this, peace descends on your home like a river. Anxiety, fear, and confusion are broken. Declare this promise for your children. All your children shall be taught by the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children. Isaiah 54:13. When you say this, you are placing a shield around your sons and daughters. You are writing their destiny in alignment with my word. Declare this promise of strength. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24:15. This is not just a verse. It is a declaration. Every time you speak it, you are reminding the heavens, the earth, and the enemy himself that your family is mine. Do not let these words rest on a page. Put them on your lips. Place them on your walls. Speak them when you rise and when you lie down. Teach them to your children. Write them in your heart. For my word will not return empty. It will accomplish the purpose for which I send it. As you declare these verses, the atmosphere of your home will shift. You will notice the weight of oppression lifting. You will see the fruit of peace, joy, and provision taking root. My word is the foundation, and when you build your house upon it, the storms may come, but your home will stand. Now, as a sign of faith, I command you, write in the comments, "My house is built on the word of God." Do not delay. Write it now. Your confession is an act of agreement with heaven. Each word you type is like a stone laid in the foundation of your home. And as you confess, speak my word aloud in your room. Walk through your home with these verses on your lips. Let your children hear them. Let your walls hear them. Even the air must bow to my word when it is declared in faith. Stay with me, for in the next revelation, I will show you how testimonies arise when I restore a home, so that you will know, without doubt, that your story too will become a testimony of my power. Prophetic testimony. When the home is restored, I am the Lord your God, and I tell you this: every prayer, every tear, every whispered cry within your walls has been stored in my presence. None of it has been wasted. None of it has been ignored. For I am the God who restores, and when I restore a home, I do not return it to what it was before. I make it stronger, brighter, fuller of life and blessing than it has ever been. Listen carefully, for I am about to speak of testimonies, living evidence that my hand has moved. When I touch a home, the story changes. What was broken becomes whole. What was bitter becomes sweet. What was despair becomes hope. Do you not remember the house of Zacchaeus? A man despised for his greed, living in dishonor, until the day my son entered his home. That house was transformed. Zacchaeus declared, "I give half my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." Luke 19:8. In that moment, his household was restored. Testimony flowed from his family to his city. Do you not recall the home of the jailer in Philippi? In the night, After the earthquake shook the prison, he fell trembling before Paul and Silas and asked, "What must I do to be saved?" They answered, "Believe in the Lord Jesus, and you will be saved, you and your household." That very night, he and his entire family were baptized, and his home was filled with joy. Acts 16:34. This is what I do. I turn pain into witness. I turn struggle into song. I turn houses of sorrow into houses of praise. Your story, too, shall become a testimony. Where your walls have heard arguments, they will hear worship. Where your rooms have carried loneliness, they will carry laughter. Where your table has known lack, it will overflow with provision. Others will look at your life and say, "Surely the Lord has done this." They will see the peace in your home, the unity in your family, the blessing that rests upon your dwelling, and they will know that it was not by your own strength, but by my power. Your house will stand as a living witness of my faithfulness. And hear this, your testimony is not for you alone. I will use your story to bring hope to others. Those who once pitied you will be inspired by you. Those who once doubted you will be convicted by you. Those who once mocked your faith will be silenced by the evidence of my hand upon your family. You will say, "I thought we were finished. I thought we had no way forward, but the Lord stepped in, and now we stand restored." And that confession will echo in the ears of many. It will spread beyond your home. It will ignite faith in others who are still waiting for their miracle. So I say to you now, prepare your testimony. Speak as though it has already happened. Begin to thank me now for what is on the way. Do not wait until every detail is visible. Proclaim it before your eyes see it. For faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. As a step of faith, I call you to declare it now. Write in the comments, "My house will be a testimony of God's power." These words are not empty. They are a prophecy over your life. They are a seed planted in heaven's soil. Speak them, write them, believe them, and you will see the fruit of restoration. Do not stop here. Tell your children, "Our house is a testimony." Tell your spouse, "Our home belongs to the Lord." Speak it until the walls themselves seem to repeat it back to you. For what you declare in faith, I establish in truth. Stay with me, for in the next revelation, I will show you how I am removing every wrong influence, every hidden enemy, every dark presence that tried to linger near your household. For I alone decide who may stay and who must go. God is removing wrong influences from your path. I am the Lord your God, and I tell you this, there are voices around you that were never meant to shape your destiny. There are influences that entered your home, your circle, and even your heart that were not from me. Some came disguised as friends, some appeared as opportunity, others whispered comfort while planting seeds of doubt. But today I declare, I am removing every wrong influence from your path. Do you not know that the people you allow close to your heart can shift the atmosphere of your house? Do you not see that the conversations you tolerate can either bless or curse your family? This is why the enemy tries to place counterfeit voices in your life. He sends those who appear kind but carry hidden envy. He places those who smile but secretly despise you. He surrounds you with those who drain your strength instead of building your faith. But I have seen their intent. I have watched the thoughts they hide in secret. I have heard the words they speak when you are not present. And I have decided, no longer will they influence you. No longer will they poison the atmosphere of your home. For my word says in 1 Corinthians 15:3-3, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character." I am protecting you by cleansing your circle. This is why some people have already started to distance themselves. This is why relationships that once seemed strong are crumbling. Do not mourn their departure, for I am the one removing them. What you thought was rejection is actually my redirection. What you thought was betrayal is my protection. For not everyone can walk with you into the blessing I am preparing for your family. I will not allow voices of jealousy to sit at your table. I will not allow influences of fear to speak over your children. I will not allow those who secretly curse you to dwell within your walls. As I removed Lot from Abraham, as I cut away Judas from among the disciples, I am severing every tie that hinders your destiny. And I am not only removing people, I am removing habits that have stolen your peace. I am removing addictions that have tried to chain your household. I am removing every hidden idol, every ungodly practice, every open door through which the enemy tried to step inside. I am cleansing not only your relationships, but the very foundation of your home. You will see it. The heaviness will lift. The confusion will vanish. Conversations will feel lighter. Your children will laugh more freely. Even the atmosphere of your home will carry a new purity. This is the evidence that I have removed what was not from me. Do not fear when the separation happens. Trust that I am in control. For when I remove, I also replace. I will send new voices filled with wisdom. I will bring friends who encourage and not destroy. I will surround your family with those who speak life, not death. The wrong influences are leaving, but the right influences are on their way. Now, as a step of faith, I call you to declare it in the comments. God is removing every wrong influence from my life and my house. Write it clearly. Let the heavens see your agreement. Let the enemy see your defiance. Your declaration is a sword in the Spirit, and with it, you cut off every tie that was never meant for you. Proclaim it aloud in your home as well. Walk through your rooms and say, Lord, cleanse this place of every wrong influence. Open your windows and declare, only the Spirit of God is welcome here. For your words, aligned with mine, shift the very atmosphere around you. Stay with me, for in the next revelation, I will show you the door I am opening for your family. A door no man can shut. A door of provision, of honor, and of blessing that will change the course of your household forever. The door God will open for your family. I am the Lord your God, and I speak to you now. I am opening a door for your family that no man, no demon, no enemy can close. This door is not built by human hands. It is not granted by human favor. It is set in place by my authority, sealed by my power, and sustained by my Spirit. For too long, you have knocked on doors that did not open. You have prayed for opportunities, and they seemed to vanish. You have waited, and the waiting felt endless. But I tell you today, the delay was not denial. The closed doors were my protection. I did not allow you to step through counterfeit openings that would have led to destruction. I have kept you for the true door, the door that I myself am opening before you now. Do you not remember my promise in Revelation 3:8? See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know that you have little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name. This word is for you and your household. Because you have remained, because you have endured, because you have not denied me, I now place before you a door that will transform your life. This door is financial provision. Where there has been lack, abundance will come. Where bills have weighed you down, resources will flow. You will not only have enough to survive, you will have enough to bless others. Your house will not only receive, it will become a channel through which I provide for many. This door is relational healing. Where division has taken root, I will bring unity. Where trust has been broken, I will restore it. The love that once felt cold will be reignited. Children will be reconciled to parents. Spouses will rediscover each other. The bond of family will be made whole again. This door is generational blessing. What was cut off in past generations, I will restore in yours. Curses that followed your bloodline are broken. Cycles of failure end here. From this day forward, your children will inherit peace instead of chaos, abundance instead of scarcity, honor instead of shame. And this door is spiritual awakening. You and your family will experience me in ways you never imagined. Dreams, visions, prayers answered swiftly. All these will become normal in your household. Your home will be a dwelling place of my presence, and those who enter it will feel my peace as soon as they cross the threshold. Hear me. When I open a door, no one can close it. Not your enemies, not your circumstances, not your past mistakes. No man has the authority to lock what I have unlocked, and no devil has the power to block what I have decreed. This door is yours. Walk through it by faith. But know this: when I open a door, you must step through in obedience. Do not hesitate. Do not shrink back in fear. Do not doubt. Walk forward boldly, for I go before you. The enemy will try to intimidate you at the threshold, but he cannot stop you. He will shout lies, but his words will dissolve. For I, the Lord, am standing on the other side, waiting to welcome you into a new season. Your family will testify of this door. You will say, "We thought there was no way. We thought we were at the end. But the Lord opened a way where there was no way." And your testimony will bring faith to many others, because they too will see that I am the God who opens doors. Now, as a step of faith, I command you to declare it in the comments. God is opening a door for my family that no one can shut. Write it clearly. Let it be your decree. Let it echo in the heavens. Let it stand as a marker of this moment. When you declare it, you align yourself with my promise, and you claim it for your household. Speak it also aloud in your home. Go to your front door and say, "Lord, I walk into the blessing you have prepared for me." Symbolic acts on earth carry weight in heaven. When you declare it and believe it, the threshold of your life will shift. Stay with me, for in the next revelation, I will speak of the prosperity that is about to enter your home, prosperity that will overflow and bring joy to your family like never before. The prosperity that is about to enter your house. I am the Lord your God, and I declare this over you. Prosperity is coming to your house, not the prosperity that fades, not riches without peace, not wealth without purpose, but true prosperity that flows from my hand, prosperity that brings peace with it, prosperity that carries joy, prosperity that is abundant enough for you and overflowing enough to bless others. I have seen the nights when you counted every coin. I have seen the heaviness in your heart when the bills came faster than the resources. I have watched as you stretched what little you had to cover much. And I tell you this day, those days are ending. For I am Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides, and I am about to release into your house provision that will silence every doubt. Do not think this is coincidence. Do not think this is luck. What is coming is the fulfillment of my covenant. Did I not say in Deuteronomy 28:11-12, "The Lord will grant you abundant prosperity in the fruit of your womb, the young of your livestock and the crops of your ground, in the land he swore to your ancestors to give you. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain on your land in season, and to bless all the work of your hands." This word is living, and today it rests upon your household. Prosperity will come in unexpected ways. Contracts will be signed. Opportunities will appear. Debts will be canceled. Ideas that you thought were too small will produce great harvests. Doors that were shut for years will suddenly swing open. What you thought was lost will return multiplied. But prosperity is not only money. Prosperity is peace in your home, health in your body, unity in your family. Prosperity is your children walking in wisdom. Prosperity is waking up without fear of tomorrow. Prosperity is seeing fruit where there was once barrenness. I am not only increasing your resources, I am increasing your joy, your strength, your influence, and your capacity to bless others. You will see abundance come into your household in waves. At first, small signs, an unexpected gift, a debt reduced, a sudden opportunity, then larger blessing, breakthroughs in your finances, new streams of income, promotions, favor in places you did not expect, and then a steady flow. like a river that does not dry up, because I am not sending you a one-time blessing. I am establishing you in a season of abundance. And know this, I am entrusting you with prosperity, not only for yourself, but for others. I am blessing you so that you may be a blessing. I am filling your hands so that you may extend them to the poor, the weary, and the broken. I am increasing your table so that many may eat from it. For when you give, I will give back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Do not fear this prosperity. Do not think it will corrupt you. For my Spirit will guide you. My wisdom will instruct you. My word will anchor you. This prosperity is holy, and it will glorify me. Now, as an act of faith, I command you, write in the comments, prosperity is entering my house by the hand of God. Do not delay. Do not hesitate. Let these words seal your expectation. What you declare, I establish. What you believe, I release. Speak it also aloud in your home. Walk from room to room declaring, prosperity, enter here. Peace, rest here. Abundance, flow here. Your walls will hear it. Your spirit will feel it. The heavens will respond to it. Stay with me, for in the next revelation, I will call you to a deeper act of faith, a direct invitation to trust me fully and to step into the calling I have placed upon you. I am the Lord your God, and I tell you this with urgency. Faith is not waiting without action. Faith is movement. Faith is obedience. Faith is the bridge between my promise and your possession. I have declared over your house protection, restoration, and prosperity. But now I call you to respond. This is the hour where you must rise and act in alignment with my word. Do not say, I will wait until I see it, for faith does not wait for sight. Faith moves before sight. Did not Abraham leave his homeland, not knowing where he was going, but trusting the promise? Did not Peter step out of the boat, walking on the water, before the storm was calm? Did not the widow pour out her oil, even when the jar seemed empty, and it multiplied beyond measure? In the same way, you must act in faith now, even before you see the full manifestation. What must you do? First, guard your home with your words. Do not speak curses where I have spoken blessing. Do not speak lack where I have declared provision. Do not speak fear where I have promised peace. Every word you speak carries weight. Bless your house daily. Bless your children. Bless your marriage. Bless your finances. Let no negative word find rest in your dwelling. Second, fill your atmosphere with my presence. Read my word aloud in your home. Play songs of worship. Pray in the morning. Pray at night. Pray without ceasing. Let every corner of your house echo with my name. For where I am lifted up, darkness cannot stay. Third, walk in obedience to what I show you. There are habits I have called you to release. There are relationships I have called you to step away from. There are steps I have placed in your spirit that you have delayed. Delay no longer. Partial obedience is disobedience. If you trust me, act on what I have said. Fourth, be generous with what I give you. The prosperity coming to your home is not to be hoarded, but to be shared. When you bless others, I bless you more. When you open your hand, I open the heavens. Give to those in need. Support the work of my kingdom. Be a vessel, not a reservoir. Finally, declare your faith publicly. Do not hide what I am doing in your life. Tell others of my goodness. Share the testimony of your house. Proclaim openly that you belong to me. The more you confess me before men, the more I will honor you before heaven. This is the call to faith. This is what you must do now. Speak life. Fill your home with my presence. Walk in obedience. Live generously, and declare my name without fear. If you do these things, the blessings I have spoken will not only come, they will remain and multiply. Now, I call you to seal this chapter with a declaration of faith. Write in the comments, I choose faith, I choose obedience, I choose God. Let these words be your covenant. Let them mark you before heaven. Let them silence the accuser who says you are not ready. And as you write, Proclaim it also aloud in your home. Say it with your own mouth. I choose faith. I choose obedience. I choose God. Let your children hear it. Let the walls of your house hear it. Let the enemy hear it. For when you declare it, you establish it in the Spirit. Stay with me, for in the final revelation, I will consolidate my promise. I will declare over you that your house will never again be the same, for I, the Lord, will dwell there forever. Consolidation of the promise. Your house will never be the same. I am the Lord your God, and I have spoken. My words do not return empty. My decrees do not fade like human promises. What I have declared over your house will stand forever. From this day forward, your home will never again be the same. The atmosphere has shifted, the chains have broken, the curses have been lifted, the shadows have been driven away. The foundation of your home has been rebuilt upon my word. You will notice it in the smallest details, the peace in your mornings, the laughter at your table, the calmness that settles at night. These are not coincidences. They are the marks of my presence. No longer will you call your house a place of struggle. No longer will you call your family divided. No longer will you see your dwelling as fragile. For I, the Lord, have made it strong. I have placed a hedge of fire around it. I have filled it with my Spirit. I have commanded my angels to dwell within it. And hear this, your home is now a light in the darkness. Those who step inside will feel my peace. Strangers will say, there is something different here. They will feel the weight of my glory without you saying a word. For I dwell in your house, and where I dwell, transformation is permanent. Your children will rise with new strength. Your relationships will flourish with renewed love. Your finances will reflect my abundance. Your days will be marked by provision, and your nights by rest. Even the generations to come will taste the fruit of what I have done in your life. This is not a temporary blessing. It is a generational covenant. Remember what I have promised. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24:15. From this day on, this declaration is not only Joshua, it is yours. It is written over your family. It is engraved upon your home. It is sealed by my Spirit. And know this, the enemy may try to return, but he will find no place. He may attempt to whisper, but his voice will have no power. He may try to plant confusion, but my peace will crush it. For I have declared ownership over your home. It belongs to me, and nothing can snatch it from my hand. This is the consolidation of my promise. Your house will never again be the same. You will live in abundance, peace, and joy. You will walk in blessing. You will stand as a testimony, and all who see you will know that the Lord has done this. Now, as a final act of faith, I call you to declare it in the comments. My house will never be the same, for the Lord dwells here. Write it boldly. Write it with conviction. Let it be your covenant with me. And as you write, lift your voice in your home and speak these words aloud. Lord, this house is yours forever. Let the walls hear it. Let the heavens hear it. Let the enemy hear it. For this declaration seals the promise. From this day forward, your house is transformed. From this day forward, your family is covered. From this day forward, your story is changed. And I, the Lord your God, will dwell with you, guide you, and bless you for all generations. I am the Lord your God, and I have spoken. My voice has entered your house. My word has covered your family, and my Spirit has sealed your destiny. From this day forward, nothing in your home will remain as it was. The atmosphere has shifted. The angels have taken their place, and my promises are written over your walls. Do not return to fear. Do not return to doubt. What you have heard today is not a passing word. It is eternal truth. Trust it. Walk in it. Live by it. For I, the Lord, am faithful to complete what I have begun. Your house is protected. Your family is restored. Your future is secure. And your story will be a testimony to all who look upon you. Now, I call you to act in faith one last time. Write in the comments, "The Lord has sealed my house with his promise." Let these words be the final seal. Let them stand as a covenant. Let the heavens record them as the conclusion of this prophetic word. And do not keep this message to yourself. Share it with 3 people who need it. There are families in darkness who must hear this light. There are households on the edge of despair who must receive this hope. As you share, you extend my blessing outward, and I will multiply what I have already given to you. Finally, remain connected to my word. Continue listening, continue praying, continue walking in faith. And if this message has touched your heart, commit yourself fully. Subscribe, stay under the covering of these revelations, and never walk alone. For the days ahead will bring even greater promises, and I will continue to speak. I am the Lord your God, and I have declared it. Your house will never be the same.